I had this vision of taking my giant labyrinth that I had painted to New York City. And I had this idea of what would happen there. And when I finally did it, what happened was, of course, very different. I once was interviewing an artist. He was a ceramic sculptor, and he said a line during his interview. His studio was in his backyard, and I said, "Oh, how is it just being able to, hop in and out of work from your normal life to your studio life to whatever?" And his response was, "Oh, it's great, but it's very easy to get inundated with your own myth." And that line really stuck with me. I didn't immediately understand what he was saying, but I just thought, oh man, inundated with your own myth. How about that? And on this trip where I took my labyrinth to New York City, I found that I myself was a little bit inundated with my own myth. I had this idea that I was going to take this piece of art and this ancient kind of mysterious tradition of centering to the noisiest, most crowded place in my country. And I thought that by doing that and putting it out serendipitously, it would be this great throwing of silence into the noise, this great gift of peace to the chaos, and this great myth. What happened was that, but it was that in a different way. So it was incredible. The buildings, so massive, so many people doing things like on the move, like making art, playing basketball, being in the park, playing music, watching, buying, eating. Like the amount of humanity happening there was just shocking. As I laid my labyrinth out and watched whom at first interacted with it, it surprised me. It was kids. Kids are so curious and have no inhibition, and they just want to play and explore and see what it's about. And that was really fun to see. And throughout the days, I did see other people interact. It definitely broke into people's curiosity, and it did provide a moment of reverence and pause and a reorienting of sorts. But more than anything, taking this thing on the airplane, taking it to New York City, laying it out in Central Park, moving it around, and just brushing up against the beauty of people doing. I mean, I saw a guy who had these heads that were attached to a submersible boat that he put in the water and remote controlled out into the rowboat area, and then just kind of like settled back into a crowd of people that were there for a outdoor chess tournament, and he just let those heads float, and people were taking pictures of it, and people didn't see it, and people were questioning it, and it was just so much fun to see people playing chess and just being alive. The real thing that hit me is that I had been so inundated with my own myth, so deep into this story I was building of this labyrinth, that it took New York City to recenter me on my orientation in the world of just how much is happening, how much goodness there is, how much joy there is, how much noise and chaos there is, but also all of the things that are happening within that. And I was on this sojourn mission to bring some inner work to New York City and let people have this experience, and really the one having the experience was me. So in an odd kind of way, taking this piece of art to New York City and doing this little guerrilla act and filming people and having all that was like a giant reorientation for myself to the awe of people and the amount of things going on and just how small and how tiny I am and how small I am. As a person of faith, that is one thing that I love about going to church every week is, at the very least, it orients me to something bigger, something beyond myself, reminds me that I'm not the center of the universe. And in an artistic way, this trip really did that and just pointed me at myself and let me see that there's a lot going on out there, and to constantly remind myself not to get inundated with my own myth.
Jimmy. Thank you very much.